Hey Taurus, how are you doing? This is a solar eclipse reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most magical Tauruses for this solar eclipse happening in Virgo season 2025? Present time, the Sun, Major Arcana 4, Leo. What's coming toward you? The Seven of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What you are focused on is the Nine of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What needs to be eclipsed out of your life, or what is in the blockage, is the Chariot, Major Arcana 4, Cancer. And what is new that is bringing in for you? So out with the old, in with the new. This is about eclipse season. Eclipses come in for things to be finalized, and then there is something that is coming in for you that is new, and this has something to do with your intuition or divine feminine energy. Present time, you have the Sun, and the Sun is about truth, clarity, things coming out into the light. I'm also getting about energy, returning to good health and healing, or there is something about fertility and growth, and that could be something to do with your heart, because Leo is the ruler of the heart. It is also about heart chakra. In your focus, you have the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is perseverant, being resilient. It is also a little bit pessimistic or cautious. That's also about boundaries, protecting something that you have created. And I'm also getting something about if you're feeling bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, taking action. If you're feeling a little bit under the weather or feeling like you need some downtime, allow yourself to have that. Because the Sun card is about good energy, positive thinking. It is also, you know, good news or happiness or feeling really good in your skin. It could also be freedom. So freedom from some kind of investment. So taking really good care of this investment, or review, reassess of what investing is important to you. So what is the Sun card? And the Five of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the fives in the tarot signifies change. Something has to change, something has to give. And in order for there to be change, you have to be the change. So I'm kind of getting like no longer crying over yesterday's garbage. Loss, hurt, regret, resentment, remorse. It means letting it all go and allowing yourself to focus on new things. As you can see, there's 2 cups here in the upright. Behind you is 3 cups. Those are already spilt over. So no longer crying over spilled milk or ruminating. And that might feel or make actually your energy feel a lot better. And with this Seven of Pentacles, this is you reflecting, seeing how far you have come on your journey. And the Seven of Pentacles is slow growth, slow development. I'm also getting an energy of what do I want to invest in? What is worth my time investing in? And what's coming with me for the long haul? And what am I sick and tired of being sick and tired of? So if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of your job, then you're going to want to look for something that makes you more satisfied or more in a positive energy or whatever here. Because in the blocked and challenged position, you have the Chariot. That could also be, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of commuting. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of long distance relationship. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of things not going faster. Because this is about claiming victory. It is also a card of the need for speed. So there's something about an investment. So no longer ruminating or negatively thinking, crying over spilled milk. It's like feeling better about yourself. And review and take stock of not everything can come in your Chariot. So what am I eclipsing out here? So Seven of Pentacles, review, reassess, or I'm also getting like reinvest, and that can be in yourself. And the Seven of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the Seven of Swords is about strategy, making swift, quick movement, not telling a lot of people your beeswax, especially with the High Priestess of what is new coming in for the eclipse. It's about tapping into your intuition. And there is something about meditation brings about answers and clarity, trusting your intuition. And there's something here about not trusting in investment. You're quite pessimistic about it. So see how it's like, take a pause, or protecting something, protecting or hiding an investment. And that could also be an energy that is for you of strategy, because there could be something about mystery or secrecy or hidden motive or an agenda. So let's just find out what this Nine of Wands is. Nine of Wands is perseverance. It is also an element of what you resist persists. So Seven of Swords gets a bad rep. We're going to talk about it in a second. I just want to see what this Nine of Wands is first. And the Nine of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the Nine of Cups is about you protecting your happiness. And this is about you creating your own emotional sovereignty, or creating your own emotional happiness by filling up your own cup. Nine of Wands can also be something of heavy love bombing, heavy eating, heavy indulging. So there could be something about like, okay, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of eating out. So you're going to go back to the drawing board and start meal prepping. Seven of Swords can be liar, cheater, stealer, thief. What is robbing your time, money, and energy and focus? So focus on you, you grow. But I'm also getting there is some kind of lie in an investment, or somebody here is trying to cut corners to win at an unfair advantage. It means either you're hiding an investment or it's telling you to avoid an investment. So we're going to find out as well. You have the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Chariot is the number 7. When you get a lot of sevens in the reading, I talk about this all the time because it comes up with you, Taurus. Sevens are to focus on what you're doing and where you are going and growing, and less on what other people are doing. And what needs to be eclipsed out of your life is the Chariot. So there is something about winning at all costs, or there is somebody around you who's at win at all costs in some kind of circumstance or investment. If you are dealing with a person at a distance, what are we going to do about this relationship? It needs for you to surrender and let go. This is a need for you to stay on task and laser focus. So what needs to be eclipsed out is to focus on your own journey, your own happiness, because that is going to create the reality that you want. I'm also getting something about mother. So, because this is Cancerian energy, mother. So this could be, a manipulative type of a mother. And it doesn't have to be an actual mother to you, like your biological mother. It's just a mother. So what is this? Or somebody who doesn't own a vehicle. Something about stealing an investment on a vehicle. Car salesman. Okay. Car salesman. And the King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the King of Cups is somebody who is able to respond but doesn't overreact emotionally. I'm also getting about it is not your duty or job to absorb other people's energy. Because being an empath, yes, kind, caring, devoted, hardworking, and loyal, but you don't have to keep being loyal to dishonest or thiefy masters. Because I'm also getting something about a person you had a lot of love for at a distance. Because King of Cups is somebody who is emotional intelligent, or something about counseling, therapy, or a different doctor. I'm also getting something about a leader, a warrior. It's like taking the lead. Lead by example. Could be something about more towards Scorpio season, because King of Cups is typical court card for Scorpio. But I'm also getting this again, over-consuming, overeating, because this could be like booze. Or somebody here has an addictive personality. Again, this blocking some kind of wish fulfillment or dream come true. Or don't block your intuition. Because what you're brewing new in this eclipse, or what is coming in new, is about tapping into your intuition. But this is also secrecy and mystery. There could be also an element of you working on something, developing something, and not telling people, keeping your cards close to your chest. What is this? High Priestess. And the Two of Wands. And see how there is the full moon? So this is like the full moon, or full moon in Pisces, full new moon in Virgo. This is about you making new plans, but also progress. Keys open new doors. So a release and let go of one wand. You have the world inside of you to be extremely successful, and the world is your oyster. It's also about the expansion of the mind. Trust your intuition, trust your gut feelings. So present time, you have a healing of some kind of regret, blame, shame, guilt, or leave it and let it all go. Allow yourself to heal. And again, what is stealing some kind of investment of you? This means, where is your attention focused? Focusing on you, you grow. But I'm also getting something about a love situation at a distance, a love bomber, or somebody who heavily indulges. So what is this? Healing, healing regret, healing resentment, healing remorse, guilt, blame, shame, or seeing the truth of it. Okay, so what is this? Freedom. And the Three of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Three Cups is, again, Cancerian energy. Something to do possibly with a mother, but I'm also getting something about socialization. Or again, there is something about the social setting. Something about socialization, meeting new people. I'm also getting something about celebration. So celebrating, going out with your gal pals, going out with your buds, and having a good time. But too much of a good time is too much of a good time. There's also an element of drowning in some kind of emotions. These are deep emotions that you feel. Okay, so let me just get one more card for this Seven of Swords and Seven of Pentacles. This can also be like online dating as well, or who you are dating. Like you're building a lot of resentment towards the other person because there's something about not speaking about something. And the Four of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the Four of Cups is bored, discontent, disappointment, and dissatisfaction in life. It means the milk has expired, the milk has curdled. You don't have to keep looking at this investment because it's robbing your time, money, and energy and your focus. And this is also my negative Nancy and my Debbie Downer. So somebody also could be a complainer. So no matter what you do for this person, no matter how much you help this person, they are always complaining. It is also about avoid comparing your life and your journey to another person's. You are unique the way that you are, Taurus, and nobody is like you. There is not a single person on this earth like you. And that is something to be proud of. With this Four of Cups, it is something or a situation that is distracting you from getting this happiness or this wish fulfillment. There's also something about an invitation here. You might pass on this. Or there's some kind of celebration or a person around you, a positive friendship, that to be more grateful for it. Okay, so what is this Nine of Wands and Nine of Cups? And the Ten of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the Ten of Cups is financial recovery and returning to good health and healing. And how you are going to do this is by placing healthy boundaries in connections that are the ones that are supportive. Because Nine of Cups is about you filling up your own emotional happiness. So if you think by getting in a relationship, then I'm going to be happy, you're not going to be. That's a lie, right? Don't lie to yourself of, well, I'll just cut corners. And when I cut corners, when it all costs, I'm going to get what I want. Again, you will be disappointed. It will lead to disappointment. But this element is family, home, connections, and good company. But not all the company around you here, Taurus, is worth it. And I'm also getting something about Pisces. There's an element of either you are putting a Pisces on a pedestal, you see this person as the cat's meow, but I feel like it's time for you to give yourself permission to be in this Nine of Cups. When you create your own emotional happiness and joy and satisfaction or some kind of project, that is where your ultimate fulfillment or dream come true or wish fulfillment comes in. I'm also getting, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of seeing everybody else in a relationship. Again, you're going back and comparing your life to another person's life. Don't do that. Focus on the good connections you have now and watch how much more manifests into your life. So there is something about letting go of a relationship, of a situation at a distance. And it can also be a vehicle. So something about travel or relocation and move. Like, it almost feels like you need new friendships or new focus for yourself. What is this Chariot and King of Cups of what is being eclipsed out of your life, or what should be, or what's in the blockage? And the Eight of Cups. That's Piscean energy. So now you have Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. What is being eclipsed out of your life is about emotionally detaching from a person, place, or a situation that isn't serving your highest good. And in pursuit of that Ninth Cup. You're not only going to get the 9 cup, you're going to get the 10 cup, which is a more feeling complete and whole. There's also an element of like, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of a love bomber. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of overeating, over ingesting, over consuming. So this is about you getting a handle on this investment here. And there's something about sloppy thinking, or because the emotional body, there's something about the emotions here. And when emotions are running really high, it's really hard to make a precise decision, especially with the Seven of Swords, because Seven of Swords can be trying to cut corners to win at an unfair advantage. It is also about manipulation or game playing. So whipping up tears and somebody feeling sorry for themselves, and really it's a need for you to place a boundary. So if anybody comes to you and is like complaining or constantly feeling sorry for themselves or down on their luck, you know, you can listen to this person, but you don't have to get engage with it by trying to help them, because no matter what you do for this person, they're going to constantly complain because they don't know how to fill up their own cup of love. So what do? They take from other people. The High Priestess and the Two of Wands. Trust your gut feeling, trust your intuition. I'm also getting something about, you know, therapy or a mentor. Attract a mentor. And the Four of Swords. Something that you are working on or creating. Keep it quiet, because I'm getting something about making new plans. And pay attention to your dreams, the dreams that you were having, and write those down. And some of you need to take a break from watching tarot, because that is actually of what is confusing you, when really you can just go out and create your own happiness. Because this is like tarot, astrology, Reiki healing, and needing a break. I'm also getting take a break from your phone. Meditation on top of meditation brings about answers and clarity. And there's something about moving away from any kind of like goosebumps. You see like how there's a monster under the bed? And the Two of Wands is Aries energy. And Aries energy is about taking action. So this is like the High Priestess not doing anything. Four of Swords not doing anything. Rest, recovery, recharging your battery. And then taking that action. Making new plans. There's something about making plans or doing nothing is actually helping you gain progress. And healing from complaining or disappointment or blame, shame, regret. The only things that you will ever regret in life, Taurus, is not taking the action or not doing the thing that you wanted to do because you were afraid you were going to fail. Fear doesn't exist. You can have what it is that you want. But the pessimistic and the comparing your life to another person's life has to go. This is also feeling left out in some kind of social party. I'm also getting something about like party pooper. There's something about an energy of like emotionally baggage. This is purging emotional baggage. You've been carrying this around in your chariot for too long. You can let it go. Or something you had a lot of love for. And don't blame and shame yourself. Just be kind and gentle. And be around people who are like family, like friends. I take the path of love and devotion. I take the path of love and devotion. I follow the cycles of my body. I follow the cycles of my body. And so for those feminines out there, or I should say females out there, the cycles of your body, we actually have like, I think there's 4 or 3. You might have to look it up. But there is a cycle in our 28-day cycles. So first is estrogen, and that's when you feel really good. You feel really positive. And then it goes into, what is it, progesterone, and then also testosterone. There's something about that. So pay attention to your moods and your cycles. Estrogen is when you're feeling really good, right? And then, or there's something about pregnancy as well. I follow the cycles of my body. How is it making you feel? So if you're not feeling, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed or feeling yourself, don't go to the party, because people will be able to feel your energy. In prayer, I commune with the universe as my dearest friend. So the universe here has your back. And there is something about sloppy thinking in some kind of investment or comparing yourself to another individual. But what it's possible for this person, it's possible for you. I feel safe and grounded. I feel safe and grounded. Do you? This is always check in with yourself first. How is this situation making me feel? How do I feel emotionally? Do I feel emotionally content and in my body? Am I feeling at peace? When I get in this situation over here, when I'm around my family, do I feel like I'm walking on eggshells? Do I feel like I can speak my mind? Do I feel like I'm going to have an open conversation without them judging me? Reflect. So do I need to spend less time with my family? Do I need to spend time less at work? What is it? Your body is an indicator of the way that you feel. I know what I am doing. I play dumb to keep you confused. So if you don't know where you stand with another individual, trust that there's more going on underneath the surface that this person isn't telling you. It is not your job. You do not have to try harder to win over a person's love. I have karmic debts that need to be paid before I come back to you. I'm getting that. Come correctly or don't bother coming at all. So somebody has some kind of karma, like bad juju somewhere else. I have things going on in my life that require my full attention. It means that this person is focusing on their journey and where they are going and growing in life and not focused on you. So what is the need here? Instead of complaining or crying over spilled milk, like the milk has expired. It means you've overstayed, you've overextended in some kind of investment or circumstance. Can you get away from this investment? Yes, by focusing on something else. And that thing is you here, Taurus. I have things going on in my life that require my full attention. Good. So take all your energy off this person and focus on something else that is making you happy. I know that you may not feel for me as I feel for you. That could be you saying this to this person or this person saying it to you. And it could be any area of your life, right? Because it's a general reading. Could be your boss. Could be, maybe you're complaining about your boss all the time. But then again, you're doing nothing to put your resume or feelers out there to go somewhere else. How to find it. The key and solution and conclusion to your problem is always by taking action. I don't understand what you see in me. I don't feel attractive. So this person has like a low self-esteem, and what is it that you want out of them? Because somebody who doesn't feel adequate or feel able to give you love. Like, don't bark up this tree. You don't have to. Fur. Be cautious of what you are told. Someone may be lying. Fur brings stormy weather, but also governors love. So the Seven of Swords here is by this investment. Seven of Swords is Aquarian energy, then you have Cancerian energy, and then the Seven of Pentacles is Taurus energy. So this can also be you being deceptive towards yourself, where you're like, oh, I just love this person. This person's just so great. That's a lie, right? So be cautious of what you are told. So again, being an empath, just because somebody tells you something, watch their actions, not their words. That is how you're going to find out who this person is. Fur brings stormy weather. Yes, create the storm. Because anything that is cushy and comfortable won't have a huge impact on growth. But getting super uncomfortable and you don't know what the heck you're going to do next, that brings a big change in growth. It is also about healing some kind of heart chakra here. Healing of the heart. Mule. Taurus, pay attention to this one. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. So if you think, okay, well, you know what? I'm just going to call this person up and ask them something. That's manipulation. It means that you have some kind of hidden agenda or a motive to get something out of this person, which you're not going to get. So this is about a change in your focus. I'm also getting somebody, if they have a hidden agenda or a motive, it means somebody does things on purpose to win at an unfair advantage. Life waits for nobody, so don't wait around. And then you have fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Bat, take care, enemies are working against you. Why does this person feel like an elder to me? Pig, beware of greed. I would also be wary of selfish, greedy pigs. So, Taurus, going back, no longer living a lie. You can't put lipstick on a pig and then call it glam. It's still a pig. This is also beware of selfish, greedy pigs. So no matter how much you want to glitter this dog turd, this person, this job, whatever, it's still a big piece of dog crap. And you're like, oh no, I'm just going to glitter it up. I'm just going to glitter some more dog, more glitter, more sparkles. You'll see they're nice. They're great. That's a lie. Eagle. This is a phoenix. Eagle is also scorpionic energy. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. So take care, or someone working against you behind your back. This is somebody extremely stubborn. They're unwilling to change their views. They're unwilling to change their location. They're unwilling to change everything about them. So bark up a different tree right here. I'm also getting somebody here. Could be a Sag, or this person like going to their house where you can feast, you can have a good time. It's easy to conversate with this person. Might be a friend or a family member. And then you also have this, Taurus, broom, new home, new attitude. This is also new you, new attitude. And I like it. What is that song? I'm feeling good from my head to my shoes. Ooh, 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 I got a new attitude. That song. That's what you need to embody. This feels like an elder to me. Like somebody older. And again, I'm getting that mother. And And pay attention to your cycles of your body, how the body feels. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Taurus, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.